It is 6:42. This is Smooth 98.1, and guess who we have here? Rotus
Hey,
himself.
good morning, good morning. And shout out to Mr. Uche and Mazino.
They fixed the toll for you.
I think which tool? That thing is still there's still issues on that tool. That tool still has issues. Valentine.
How to get you started.
We'll get to. Yeah, look at Lagos. Yes, I am on vacation, but Business Express is my baby, and
Yes.
so if no, I didn't want to leave. Valentine has been a warrior,
Thank you.
holding it down by himself. We didn't have any guests today, so I had to rush into the studio. And yeah, look, I almost traveled though.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, I
Shout
almost
out to
traveled.
you,
So
Rotus.
yeah, we do it. But my vacation is going to be extended by 1 day, so I'm coming
That's
back.
why I already give you shout out to
Exactly.
you.
Yes. Exactly. So they know.
Please
But
send
yeah.
messages to WhatsApp 0809-444-0981. The conversation has already started. Go on YouTube, we're streaming live, and of course type Smooth 91 FM. Business Express 981 is the hashtag on Twitter.
Yes. Okay. So the one of these topics is very tricky. We have to be very very careful here.
Tongue in cheek.
So, but the
sex tape.
yes, the sex tape, the Babcock University
Tape.
stuff. That's one. We have to talk about the transfer issues that have been plaguing Access Bank since the merger. That's two. Then the National Housing Fund. There's something we need to address there. But so look, the tape one. I don't want to enter trouble, so let's just quickly brush over that. Someone made a comment on Twitter. One influencer is like, these ones you made a tape. You could have made about $30,000 or $40,000 off of it. You're wasting.
For real?
Yeah, that's what it says. So I went to go and investigate it. So imagine this. Imagine you want to sell your watch or your car or your laptop on an e-commerce platform. Yeah. You would go and list your item that you want to sell.
And then the e-commerce site now appraises it to
Yes.
see if it's good.
Yeah.
It meets the quality, the standards.
Yes.
And then they get a percentage.
They
of
get
the
a
sales.
percentage of your sale.
Yeah.
So apparently, the internet. Please don't. I better go. I'm just Lagos.
Well, just give information.
Exactly. Me. You know me. This is my job. My job is to inform people that are listening, just for the sake of conversation. So apparently, you can monetize your tape. So there's I'm not mentioning their name. I put it on Twitter though. Go and look online on the Smooth FM handle. I'm not mentioning any. I don't want trouble. If anybody say I'm promoting them. But there is a platform, a popular platform where these where these tapes are uploaded. So I put the link there. They actually. So what you do is you upload your video. You will put up a preview and you can charge people to download it. Yeah. And then they now take a percentage off of the video. So the internet has now allowed people to monetize this practice. So they shouldn't be free anymore.
Wow.
And so that's also So
they would have made $40,000.
well, approximately. I mean, that's depending on how many people downloaded are interested.
You know, the story is funny because Babcock now said they've expelled those two students.
Yeah, they have. I don't blame them. I
the
mean,
lady was laid off
Yeah.
at her 300 level.
Yeah,
The guy was expelled last year. I think that he had a problem and had to go to rehab.
Yeah.
And it was in the rehab that they had that.
I know
thing.
that other thing happened. Yeah,
And then he shared it with his friends, and,
And
one of his friends had a problem with him, and then he
right.
shared it to the other people. And
Exactly.
then that's
So
like,
look,
wow.
the whole thing is that from the business side of it, these things should not be free anymore because that's what the internet. But you know, they deserve to be
Imagine how
expelled.
parents are going to feel
Ah, that
about
one
it.
is I heard. So and by the way, this one is for I should add this for people in committed relationships. I'm married people as well. Let me put that out because
seriously
it's in dollars.
Yes.
You are earning it in dollars at 360. So let's move on. All right, let's move on quickly from that.
Yes, please.
Okay, look. Now a lot of people have been tweeting me about the issues they've had with transfers with Access. And I have to say this, and we don't want to get on this platform and now try to attack any banks or anything. But since the merger was announced December of last year, things have been fine. Transactions have been going well, transfers have been fine. But over the last 3 weeks, there have been a multitude of issues that have been popping up. Now, and you know how life is. People have been tweeting me, Rotus, say something. I was ignoring them. Now that I've entered the
now you're forced to talk.
now that it has affected me, you see how life is.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let me even tell you why this even happened. Let me tie this to inflation. Inflation has increased. We saw you talked about this with the horsemen on Tuesday. 11.6 now. It's it's climbing due to the border closure. So me looking at this now, what is the impact on those of you who are trying to save money? it is making it makes that if you're not earning at least up to 11.6 or more, you have negative negative returns. So basically, if inflation is going up, where do you park your money? There's a bank that's on I won't mention them. They have this super savings thing they've been advertising. Yeah, it's a tier 2 bank, and I won't say more than that. But they're offering 9%. So that is on the ad. Yeah, I think I've been playing this on Smooth. I'm like, wait, you're offering 9%. Inflation is 11.6. That's negative 2.6 now. So look, the thing is, so where do you put your money? So I was like, look, okay, the fintechs, yeah, there's at least 3 of them that I know of that people have talked about. So your Cowrywise, your PiggyVest, your Carbon, which is from our Pay Later. They have been offering fixed income instruments that are about 14-15%, yeah, and I've been looking at them like, how much longer can these guys continue to offer these rates? Because with the central bank restricting folks from participating in OMO auctions and so on and so forth, rates have now crashed on fixed income side. Right. So I'm looking at them, I'm like, I don't think these guys, I don't know how much longer they can offer this 15. So me, I was like, okay, let me quickly go and just move some money. And I won't mention which one I'm investing in because I don't want to promote them. But those are the 3 that a lot of people have been talking about that are offering these rates. So the issue is that I now went and I had, I don't have much money. I'm a poor man. So I moved, I moved my small money from one account into the you have to use a wallet, so you have to transfer the money into a wallet, and from that wallet you now invest in the fixed income product. So I moved it from one bank, sharp. I saw it in the wallet within 2 seconds. Now, when I was trying to move the money from my access, that's where story started. So the thing hung up there, the money was debited from my account, it didn't move into the wallet, so now it's in limbo. I called customer service, and now let me give them props. When I called, they acknowledged the problem. There was an automated message that says, listen, we are facing a high volume of calls
so
right
at
now.
least they know there's a problem.
They know, but I was on hold for 12 minutes. I never spoke to a customer service rep. The line just cut off.
You know how long 12 minutes feels on
well done. So but on Twitter they've been responding to people, so I have to give access their props to that. But so the thing is, why is this happening now?
I don't know.
And Ugo Dre has joined us now, so maybe I'll ask him. My only speculation is that since the merger happened, they've probably been allowing the entities to operate separately. Because my app is still Diamond Bank. It's not Access, right? So maybe, and Ugo Dre, I don't know, you give me your own thoughts on what you think. Maybe they are now trying to merge their systems, and that's why these problems are happening. Because one more thing, you and I both know about one particular company, a firm that has employees that bank with Diamond.
Exactly, as the primary bankers.
And they were trying to do
problems with paying salaries.
They tried to pay salaries
because of that problem.
It got hooked. They now had to go and pay the salaries manually. So there's a problem, right? But again, shout out to the bank. They are trying to address it, but there is an issue.
But my question is it an administrative problem? Is it an extension of that problem, or is it simply technical error?
Yeah, throw it to Ugo Dre. Let's see what he thinks.
What a way to come in. Interestingly, I use that account as well. So personal and corporate accounts, and it's been hell. Literally. In fact, from here, I'm going to the bank this morning.
See, you're now forced to physically go.
Applied. So you apply for an ATM card. It probably takes you like a week to get it. Sometimes 2 weeks. Sometimes they don't even notify you. So you have to keep going to the bank. Then a few other times you want to get a token, you have to go there. Oh, they can't get approval for a token. You have to come back in 3 or 4 days. Or you want to log into your Diamond Bank account, Diamond Bank online website, and then of course it now redirects you to the Access Bank website. And then of course if you have these browsers that have password locked in there and you don't remember the password, and you have to sit down, you scratch your head like, what's the password? Because now you're on a new browser. So and then it locks you out. You now have to go to the bank. So it's a mixture of administrative issues as well as tech issues, and the integration basically has sort of somewhere along the line failed from the Diamond Bank side linking to the Access. But you got to give them credit to an extent though, because it's not like they're giving you a new account number, right? It's still the same account number you're using, the same.
They just have to
it's just that migration that's the problem. And then when you even try to use the Diamond Bank app, my God, looks like they haven't even upgraded it in the last 1 year or so. So it hangs. Once you do a transaction, you have to sign out, right, and then sign back in again to do another transaction. It's just crazy.
Signing out has been a challenge for me. And then I had a problem using my card for 3 weeks.
See now.
Prior to last week.
Let me complete. I haven't even completed the story.
Okay.
So are you?
Yeah. So and then for me, I guess one aspect of what they are not doing properly, maybe the corporate comms area is basically just tell people that look, we are going through these challenges. And
but the recording is on. If you call customer service, the recording is there.
the recording.
Yeah,
really.
if I
call customer service, you can't put it online. You can't put it on your handle. You can't publish it out there.
Good point.
And let your customers know that you're having integration issues.
Good point. So they report. I tweeted it. I tagged them. They responded. They said Rotus was sorry. We're working on it. The money will be credited. The money got credited back. Yeah. Now get this. And I said on that same tweet, I said, this is what Ugo Dre is going to the branch. And I said, do I want to go to the branch and do this thing manually? I hate going into bank branches. I
have gone there. Gosh.
I'm sure when you come in,
I'm going there this morning.
Good morning. I'll go.
So they put the money back. They put the money back. Everything was fine. And I said, you know what? I can't go to the bank. I don't want to go. I said, let me transfer again.
Same thing.
So the money
is. You might have to go this morning, honestly. And so Yinka says, Root is the poor man. Oh, girl.
I am on
Yet
Yinka.
He's on leave and wants to travel on vacation.
No.
Lives on the island and he's poor.
No.
I think we need to recheck the definition of poor man. He would frustrate me this morning.
Shout out to Mary knows the bank that's offering that 9%. These people are sharp.
Very
sharp. But we're not going to mention them.
Yes.
But Mary, well done.
Tutu says, hi, Rotus. They integrated their system the first week of November. I think that's why they're having the issue. My money has been hanging since Friday.
That's what I said. It's been a bad experience.
Exactly.
And people don't know. You don't get notified. You don't get called. You don't get emails. So you're just lost.
So two weekends ago, you couldn't even access the app.
There was that. Yeah, had that.
But they sent a problem and sent a message, rather, a notification after people had complained a lot.
But they are trying. No, please. Once again, Asha Access is trying.
It's not easy integrating like
it's not easy.
banks. I mean, but we recognize the challenges.
Exactly.
And then, I mean, customers are also going through challenges.
Papi K, sorry, he said he shouldn't put his name. I'm saying your name. He says he's aware. He said he's aware of that thing we talked about at the beginning of the show. Papi K, you're a bad guy.
Ugo says, hi team. Access Bank problem is IT related. News has it that the ED in charge of IT in Access is.
Hey, no, I beg, don't read that one. Thank you, Ugo. We appreciate it.
Don't worry, I'll tell you about it later.
You see, we have to be careful with these messages.
Said, let's call it a spade. The merger of both bank systems is an unmitigated disaster. And a lot of the legacy that Diamondback IT staff resigned. Okay.
It's not that bad. Now, again, things up until this past month or so, things were fine. But we just have to call it what it is. And I'm glad Ugo is here to testify to this as well.
Rotimi says from Ikoyi, an MFB on Awolowo Road offers up to 18% on fixed income investment because they sell their money as loans at an average of 30%.
Ugo, how do you feel? I mean, I'm skeptical of Rotimi. Thank you for that, because I was asking people with inflation going up, where do you park your money now? An MFB 18% because they're able to give out loans at 30%. What if those loans fail? How do you feel about an offer?
I mean, like loans. So usually MFBs have their own, NPL ratios, that's non-performing loans ratio. So and it can go from anything from 15 to 15 to 20%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't declare this on the big banks that usually tell you what your NPLs, and that's why people have been asking for what's your NPL, because we got to know. So, but yes, that's what they do. They collect money from depositors, pay them mouth-watering interest rates, because they end up lending out for 5% per month. That's like 60%. So if I collect money from you and I promise to give you, even though I'm not sure they do 18%, I'm not sure they do 18%. For them to give you 18%, you're probably dropping 20 million or 10 million. But say they give you, 10, 11, 12% or 14%, then they now lend to the next person at 5% per month. So 5% per month annually is 60%. 60%. So they make like 3 or 4 times that amount if they turn it over. That's basically what they do.
All right.
Where you see my thread, by the way?
Well, check out Ugo at Ugo Dre on Twitter. He's asking people about different business plans, and you were asking for 5% returns. Lots of interesting stuff.
I got very interesting ideas. You want to know one?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So like someone says that you can have hire a boss.
Yeah.
And we do mobile massage.
So a massage on the bus.
Yeah, and the bus.
Happy endings.
It's Valentine that said it.
Said the traffic in Ikeja and environment was bad yesterday. I was in Ikeja and Maryland, for instance, at 6 p.m. Got home at 12 midnight.
Terrible.
So the traffic recently has been so bad.
I don't know. Is it the border closure? Did it like kind of block everywhere and everybody's now in Lagos and nobody can exit anymore? So that's why it's causing the traffic. Because you can't blame everything on border closure right now. So I've been thinking it's gotta be the border closure. It's just gotta be, so everybody's choking to Lagos, so you can't exit anymore. So all the cars that typically exit Lagos are now in Lagos.
VI is horrific
terrible.
to look
Yeah,
at.
it's
I mean,
crazy.
to be in.
It's
by
everywhere.
11
It's
a.m.
everywhere. The Abulegba, Akonjo side of this of Lagos, it's crazy. You got to hear what people are going through, going home every day. VI, Ikeja, Surulere, everywhere.
boy.
Apapa.
And I hear 40% of the businesses in Apapa, especially around that mall area, are leaving already. Like, just most of them are
Okay.
gone.
Aina is saying you and I, Ugo, should send. In fact, Valentine to us, I think, has an issue. So we
I
should
do.
send our details to her privately. We don't need to come to the bank.
I am going, I beg you. Private meeting.
Hey,
I'm
now,
going.
We'll do that too.
Hey, now send you my
I'm
details.
going
Ugo
to-
is frustrated. He's going to sort it out in
I'm
person.
going to sort it out
Tolu from
myself.
Lekki says, with respect to what you said regarding the loans and failure of loans, or the loans fail, there's a life insurance which covers default from the borrower. The long story short, the insurance company pays back the outstanding loan balance less interest.
Interesting. So capital at least is safe.
Yeah, Rotimi says the 18% is for 50 million and above.
Chai!
So
So
I
Ugo
said
said
it.
it.
Yeah, it's usually for.
Hey!
It's not for
you
small
can
boys.
contact me for details.
See, the richer you get, I mean, like you can only get richer. You know what I mean?
Wrote to me, Ugo, call you. Me, I don't have 50 million. I don't have 50 million, man.
We'll send you a voicemail. I look at Lekki Toll this morning.
Wow, who sang? Thank you for that
It's backed
picture.
up.
Look,
Yeah, it was crazy. I was there.
listeners, you have elected officials, I mean, we have elected officials.
That-
Reach out to them.
That's
and,
what I'm saying.
you
Today
know,
I got to the toll. I swiped the card. 1, 2, 3, nothing.
nothing didn't work.
And it didn't work. And then it seemed like what I was doing was waking up the machine. And then it woke up and then it says, "Oh, identify the kind of car I was using." And then I swiped again before it worked.
Did it debit you those other times?
I don't know.
You probably won't know. So
There's no way to
I
know.
went there 2 weekends ago just to find out what's happening. And then the gist is that, look, they're still doing their upgrade.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to end that
On the
upgrade
15th.
November 15th, but
Yeah.
they said now it's going to be to the end of the month.
15 was a
There's
Friday.
there's an nairametrics
So
article
people are
on
going
that.
to be like, going through all this hassle. And you can't actually pay, though.
Oh wow.
You can't top up right now. I don't know if they've changed, but you can't top up.
My credit balance is reduced.
Ugo Dre of Nairametrics, thanks for joining us. Lagos, I won't be here tomorrow. Taiwo and Fisai will be back. It's I'll be back. A week? Upper week.
I
I thought you
yeah,
were
upper
supposed to
week.
be in the Caribbean.
It's still
or
on
something.
No.
He's
So I'm
traveling
around. Traffic won't let me leave. So.
Oh, they closed the border. Just
Exactly.
blame it on the border.
Exactly, I can't leave.
Well,
Thanks,
that's
Lagos.
wow. Thank you very much, Rotus. Business Express 981. Let's continue the conversation with that hashtag on Twitter at Smooth981FM. Next, we talk, just have a light conversation about travel and probably give you a chance to win something.
Headlines.
You didn't confirm. That's